Assalamu alaikum and very good afternoon to all. Geometry is one of the most important topics of mathematics, which is divided into different categories like circles, lines and angles, triangles, quadrilaterals, etc. From those all set of topics, today we are going to cover some basic concepts of circles. Before going to start the chapter, let me ask one question. What is a circle? See, before going to solve any topic, we need to know what is the concept behind the topic. If we know the concept, then the topic becomes easier for us. Let me start with the definition of circle. What is a circle? Let me draw it first. I have taken a fixed point and another point with a fixed distance from the first fixed point. Likewise, I can draw some n number of points with the same distance. Likewise, if I complete the distance for 360 degree, it forms a circle. So what is a circle? Circle is a set of points with a fixed point and a fixed distance. Now, what is this fixed point? This fixed point is called center of the circle. Then we have fixed distance. Fixed distance are equal distance. What is it called? It is called a radius. We have circle, a set of points with equidistant from a fixed point. Then we have the fixed point called as center. Then fixed distance is called a radius. These three are the basic terms of circle. Now we'll let me make the topic easier. I'll give one simple definition. This was a definition based on the terminology. Now, what is a circle in our daily life? Let's see once. Now, I am going to draw a plane. I have drawn a plane. What is a plane in maths? Plane. Plane is a flat surface. Any flat surface like a board or a piece of paper or a surface of table, etc. or wall. Any flat surface is called plane. Now, I am going to draw a circle in this plane. A circle is drawn in the plane. This circle divides the plane into three parts. These are the three important parts of circle. First one is called interior. Interior of a circle, given circle. All the points which lie within the circle are called interior. Then second part is circle itself. Means all the points which lie on the circle, like for example point A here, somewhere point P, somewhere point Y, etc. All these points which are lying on the circle are called circle or on circle. And the final one is exterior. Exterior is nothing but all the points which lie out of the circle within the plane. Like here, if there are some points, etc. All these points which are lying out of the circle within the plane is called exterior. So we have covered three important parts of circle: interior, exterior and on circle. Let me go to the next topic. Now we will cover some other important topics of circle. A few important terminologies are there. Before going to learn this chapter circle, we need to know all those terminologies. If you are okay with that, then it will be helpful to solve the chapter. In this class today we are going to cover only the basic concepts. If you are okay with this, inshallah, if we get a chance to have a teaching learning process again, then we will see the remaining part of the circle. Now I am going to draw a circle. and a center O, suppose. Don't go with the shape. The shape is not exactly center, exactly circle. First topic that I am going to cover related to circle, that is based on our syllabus, is a chord. I am going to cover the next topic as chord. Now what is a chord? If 2 points are plotted on circle, for example a point A here and a point B here, right? When these 2 points on a circle are joined using a line segment, then the line segment AB is called a chord of this circle. Chord of this circle. And this line lie within the circle. If we are drawing a line which is passing through the circle, then that is called secant. That we will learn in next class. Today we are going to learn about the basic concepts only. So let me erase this line. So in fact this red line is also a circle only. I will name some points here, for example C and D. So AB is a chord, CD is a chord, etc. Now how many chords can we draw in a circle? N number of chords. We can draw infinite number of chords in a circle, as we know that a circle is nothing but a set of points which are closest to each other, and infinite number of points are there to draw a circle, and those are closest to each other such that these points will appear like a smooth curve. So since we have n number of points on the circle, so n number of chords can be drawn. In fact, using this one point, n number of chords can be drawn. Like I can join A to B, then A to D, A to C, so on, right? Now, what about this point center? If I draw a chord which is passing through the center, then that particular chord is called diameter. This diameter is nothing but a chord only, but it is passing through the center, and it is double of radius, because center to circle is called radius. Then circle to circle passing through the center is called the longest chord, or also called diameter. Then we have next topic in the list, arc of a circle. Now what is an arc? It is nothing but a piece of arc. A piece of arc or a piece of a circle. For example, if I am going to highlight the circle which is between A and B, the circle which is between A and B, this red part of the circle is called arc. Arc can be a part of a circle. Now I am going to extend this arc, for example up to point P and here up to point Q. Now this arc PABQ divides the given circle into 2 parts using this diameter. It is called semicircle. Let me write here. So why I am covering this topic soon after this diameter? Because both are related to each other. The diameter along with the arc with edge points divides the given circle into 2 parts. Each part is half of the circle, so it is called semicircle. Now what about the previous one, AB? Because AB is less than this semicircle, so it is called minor arc. And the remaining A, C, D, D, they called major arc. So we have covered arc, semicircle, minor arc and major arc. Now we have the next topic in the circle is circumference of circle. Circumference of circle. What is circumference of circle? The length of the boundary of circle or length of the circle. If you take a thread and start putting it on the circle from P, you are covering a one full rotation and coming back to P, then the thread covered the circle is the circumference of circle. Then we have the next topic in the list, segment of a circle. Let me erase the board please. is a segment of a circle. Segment of a circle is nothing but the region which is covered by an arc and a chord. For example, this one. The region which is shaded here, it is covered by an arc and a chord. This shaded region is called a segment. Now in this again we have two more terms, minor segment and major segment. Now what is minor segment? If it is covered by a minor arc, then it is a minor segment. The remaining one which is covered by major arc is called major segment. Let me highlight this as well. So minor segment and major segment. Minor segment is covered by a chord and minor arc. Likewise major arc and a chord. Then we have next one in the list, sector. Sector of a circle. So before going to start sector, let me erase the circle so that I can redraw, and we will start with a new figure. Now I am going to redraw a circle again with center O. Now we are going to see sector. What is a sector? A sector is a region in a circle, within the circle, covered by two radii and an arc. So the region which is shaded here is called a sector. Again, there are two terms with this, minor sector and a major sector. Now what is minor sector? Of course same as a minor segment. If it is covered or used using